Hello friends, welcome to Anjum's kitchen, and today I'm going to share the recipe of dry fruit falooda with you. I have listed the ingredients in the description box. So we're going to start off with 1 tablespoon of white vermicelli, and to that I'm going to add in 1 glass of water. This white vermicelli is easily available in the market. You can also take falooda vermicelli, which is also easily available. I'm going to leave this to boil for around 5 minutes, and I'm going to cover this, keep it on medium flame. So we'll go to the dry fruits here, and I'm going to soak it all in water. I've got the basil seeds here, that is, I've taken 2 teaspoons of basil seeds. I've added water to all the dry fruits and the basil seeds. I'm going to leave these dry fruits in this water for around an hour's time, so that they soften up nicely. I'm going to stir the basil seeds a bit. So I'm going to immerse this well in water. Look, it's puffing up gently even now. This has a very cooling effect on the body. It's very good for health. It's around 5 minutes and I can see that the vermicelli is boiling. It's cooking up well. It's al dente, it's softening up, but it's not really cooked, so I'm going to leave it around for 7 minutes again. Cover this nicely and cook this for 7 minutes more, then I'll come back to it. After around 7 minutes, I'm going to open this and put in just a pinch of orange food color, because I am going to color this vermicelli to a nice bright orange color. It's going to look very nice. I'm going to switch off the gas at this point of time and keep it for around half an hour in the hot water, so it's going to soak in that color. These are the figs, they've softened up well. It's around 45 minutes later. I'm cutting these figs. It's easy to cut with a scissor. You can use a knife if you want to. Figs and apricots are very good for health. These are apricots that I'm cutting it into slices here. I'm going to discard the seed off. So you can cut it the way you want. It's just that I'm roughly cutting it into whatever shape and size. I'm cutting the raisins down in the middle like this. I'm going to cut just a few, and I'll leave some whole. So it's really up to you how you want to chop your dry fruits. These are cashews here, so they've softened up really well, so it's easy to break. I've just chopped them a bit. The almonds are a bit harder, so you just need to put in a little bit of pressure to get them into rough cut pieces. So you can just apply a little pressure. You can use a knife or a scissor, whichever is easy for you. And I've got my dry fruits here roughly cut up. And let's go back and take a look at the vermicelli. It's a nice lovely orange color now. See, it's soaked up all the water and the size is also expanded. It's nice, it's ready to be assembled, and it's cooled down as well. This is for garnishing. These are the basil seeds. You can see how nicely they puffed up. And these are the rough cut dry fruits that we have. And this is some Tutti Frutti that I have taken for garnishing along with the dry fruits. Some of the dry fruits are for garnishing. Now we'll start with the assembling. We're just going to take 1 tablespoon of the rose syrup, and we'll gently put this at the end of the glass and pour it gently. Ensure that you don't get it on the sides. Now these are the basil seeds. It's really up to you how many teaspoons you want to add. I'm going to add in around 2.5 teaspoons over here. This has a really good cooling effect on the body. It's good for health as well. The basil seeds have a tendency to rise up as soon as you add in liquid. So I'm going to add in these noodles here, the orange colored noodles. I'm going to add in here. So this is going to prevent the basil seeds from rising on top just yet. This is layering of the falooda. This is a layered falooda. This is a kind of recipe that was I used to go to this restaurant with my dad, and this is how they used to have it in layers. So the last effect, final effect, is really nice. So these are the dry fruits that I'm going to place on top here. We can just place them in any manner. So I'm just placing these figs and apricots first. Then I'm going to put in the almonds here, like this. And then over here I'm going to add in some raisins. You can add the amount of dry fruits that you want. It's not really necessary that you have to add a lot or too little. And this is the milk that you have to pour in. This chilled milk and full fat cream chilled milk which I've used. It's not sweetened because the raisins, the almonds and all, they have a sweetness of its own. Next I'm going to add in a scoop of vanilla ice cream. I'm going to place this gently on top of the Falooda like this. There, it looks nice, it's placed well. And on top of this I'm going to put in the garnishing. I'm going to garnish with a little bit of Tutti Frutti and the chopped nuts which I had kept aside for garnishing. So I'm putting in apricots here like this. Then I'm putting in the almond. You can basically just garnish with whatever dry fruits you want to. It's just for it to look nice. So something that looks appealing, really looks good. So here I've garnished it. Now I'm just putting in a teaspoon of the rose flavored syrup here again. So it's a nice visual effect here. It looks amazing. Look how beautiful it looks. So our beautiful Falooda is ready and it's going to taste heavenly, amazing. It's the vanilla ice cream, the milk, the noodles, the basil seeds and the rose flavor. Once you dig it in with this spoon, you have to take a tall spoon like this which is taller than the glass, and you can plate it nicely on a plate like this and with a spoon. So when you put the spoon in, it goes up to the last layer, and with just the first twirl of the spoon all the layers start mixing in. The basil seeds will rise to the top, the orange noodles will start floating in the Falooda, the dry fruits and the pink color that the rose flavored syrup is going to give to the Falooda. The entire visual effect of the Falooda at that point of time is amazing. As a kid, I really used to enjoy this Falooda. I hope you like this recipe. You can try this recipe at home and enjoy this with your family and friends. And do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for a lot more recipes. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.